Just arrived at Margilan using a train in just 5 hours for 15 bucks that we bought for 2 months beforehand in the website named Uztrainways. And trains are one of the most compatible ways to travel through Uzbekistan, because all those trains connect all the major cities of Uzbekistan, and it's considerably cheaper and much more comfortable than taxis and other types of transport. So now we will start our traveling across the city of Margilan. And now we arrived at the complex of Pursadeh, locally known as Capital Mazar, which should translate to as graveyard of doves. The reason why it's named like that, as you can see, there are many doves in this complex, and this complex was built in 18th century for the saint named Pursadeh, and just around here his grave is located. The graveyard is filled with doves. Although recording is not very encouraged here due to religious reasons, you can see how beautiful the thing is. Visiting the complex is totally free of charge, and locals usually pay you a visit here to have some time with their children and mainly send their blessings upon the souls of dead. As you wander around the complex, you can feel this religious pressure upon yourself. All the saints and all those Muslims that was buried here, they kind of, I don't know, send this peaceful feeling for you. And considering you're a tourist coming from different views and different traditions, there might be some obstacles you might face. Entering this area with, like, open skirts or something that will reveal your body too much, this might seem as disrespectful both for the saints that was buried here and also for the locals, because after all this is a Muslim complex that was built on Islamic structural views, and I hope that you will be respectful for the locals. Whether you to show up or just hang out, there is a local commercial center known as Ansar, and here you can find all types of goods ranging from clothes to mini restaurants and literally everything you want. Just finished my lunch, and one of the things that kinda left me wondered was, when you order something, you won't pay beforehand. You will get your meal, go sit at your table. Sometimes they will bring the milk themselves, and usually maybe drinks, locally known as chai or bread, will be free. And afterwards, when you're done eating, you will just leave and go approach the chef himself and say to him what you bought, and you will pay accordingly. Like, you can't really fool them and leave without paying or say that you didn't buy many things. But locals will just trust you themselves. That thing made me respect locals much more. Although the city contains dozens of mosques, one of the most famous ones is definitely Hanukkah. Right now, this landmark is working both as a touristic center and a mosque that can welcome thousands of Muslims when needed. You can see how the ancient Islamic infrastructure has really affected the buildings. Handicraft center contains all the local accessoires, as you can see here, Margilan's traditional clothes and how they sit usually in their ancient house, and everything that gives the vibes of Margilan is arranged here. If you want to stay here, there is an accommodation, a mini hotel that you can stay. The second floor is a hotel, and the first floor contains a museum that you can enjoy on a daily basis. when I wanted to enter here and do some recordings, one thing that I liked was the main head of this center just told me and said, welcome, so what do you want from us? And I said, you know, there was this work that I needed to do some recordings, and he just led me there and left me on my own with everything. And well, he's not really caring. Maybe I could steal or like do some damage, but they just don't care. They're trusting me, and this really made me feel different and like increased the respect I had for Margilan's local people. You can see how Atlas and Adras is manufactured locally in this building itself. As I am concluding my video, I just want to say that if you want to pay a visit to a city that is both cheap and gives Islamic vibes, I would advise Margilan. I guess Margilan might be the best city in Central Asia to experience those feelings. Of course, there are Samarkand and other major cities that are way bigger than Margilan, and it will take you weeks to explore. But the thing is, in Margilan, I noticed that it's not just about all these buildings, but the people too. You know, how they are so trustful of each other, and they will try to help you as much as they can. So next time you're visiting Uzbekistan, make sure to stop by Margilan.